want to say I hope everybody's been having a great week. I hope everybody's staying safe. No COVID incidences, or you're just taking care of yourself, period. If you've got it or someone that you love has it, make sure everybody's just taking care of themselves, cleaning up, and staying at home, not spreading it anywhere, and getting healthy and going back out to help somebody else out if they need to be. But always stay mindful and respectful to anybody, whether they have it or not, because that's what life is about. Unity is community. Man, what a unbelievable weekend and week. Um, so much going on in my world, as it is, I'm sure, in yours. And the reason I'm doing a podcast and a Bennie Unfiltered is because I'm supposed to do that, I guess, as far as giving back what is given to me to grow and learn. So I'm always going to keep it real. I'm never going to share things off the, you know, sleeve or wrist because it ain't what I'm about. It's about being in the moment, but also sharing your experiences, trials, and tribulations of what got you to be where you're at today or where you're going. As an entrepreneur, which most of you are or seeking to be, have a lot of fears, have a lot of struggles, and a lot of unknowns. And faith will kick your ass in a heartbeat and send you straight back to the couch watching some Jeopardy or whatever. Not saying that that's a bad show to watch, but sitting on the couch all day, eating potatoes, potato chips, and watching a series ain't going to get you to be the person that you can be or woman that you can be. So my suggestion is have a quick snack, get off the couch, and make it happen. It's about networking, and I want to share some things. Ever since my accident and becoming an entrepreneur with so many responsibilities that are outside my box sometimes because you become more accessible to others in your community when you make a mark in something that you thought was never even possible to do. But here you are. Sometimes I sit at night at my desk and everybody will be sleeping and I'll wonder to myself, how did I get here? How did I get where Benny is today? Because I can think back many, many moons ago that there was another path that was always ups and downs and arounds and just so many trails that I went on that had a lot of paths to go through to get to where I'm at today and be able to smell the coffee or juice to experience what you have in life. And I've been doing a lot of not analyzing, but self. I want to say the right word, but it's really hard because sometimes it just doesn't want to come out right. But it's an evaluation of me, not to take the focus on me because it's all about Benny, right? It's not. It's about me when I'm about me, not about you. You are about you wanting to grow. And it's a hard thing to do when you take a very emotional journey that leads you to a coma and not even know it until you wake up to a room full of doctors and your wife that you're not even saying is your wife to realize what the hell just happened. So ever since I've been home from the hospital, and that was 30 days in the hospital, I've been doing many, many soul searching evaluations on my life. I've always been an analyzer, but I'm worse analyzer to myself than anything, because we can tend to get down that route or that journey that can get you in your self pity or your self esteem and just break you down. We can be our own worst enemy, or pickering, as I would call it. Being an entrepreneur, you're going to have lots of opportunities as you grow to become even better than before. And it's always going to be a challenge and a lesson to learn along the way. And I say that because, like, I've been reading the book that I was in, that I was a co-author, and on the cover of, which was endorsed by Tony Robbins himself, and Kevin Harrington from the Shark Tank, and Jim Britt are all part of this. And there's quite a few. This was the second volume of the book, Cracking the Rich Code. You go to Amazon and all that. And there's Benny right there. And there's some stuff there. But outside of me, which that's pretty darn cool, because another reason I voiced this early on was, how in the hell did I get here? How did I find myself in a conference video call before Voom came along to take over after COVID, and be in a very serious and unbelievable conversation with Jim Britt about him and Kevin Harrington from the Shark Tank wanting me to be a co-author in the book with other co-authors. What an experience that has been, to just have a piece of something like that to go in my file of cabinets of thinking to where I'm trying to go. Because I haven't even voiced this yet to you guys, but I'm going there. I'm going to make a legacy happen to my family and make history along the way. And when I say that, I'm not talking about just getting millions of dollars or having all the materialistic things to have that, because I'm always going to stay teachable, because I want to grow always. And I'm always going to remain humble, because it ain't about all that. Yeah, enjoy the benefits and the blessings you get, which I call my higher power, God. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm sitting today at all, especially after my accident. I wasn't even wearing a helmet when that happened. And trust me, I am alive. I'm talking better, walking. My brain, one bad thing about being an entrepreneur, you have a brain that spins and will go to town like no tomorrow. Put it this way, it hasn't stopped. It's going faster than it's ever went before. So watch out, everybody that knows me. They know I'm all over the place, but I'm not. See, here's the cool thing. This accident actually had a blessing that wasn't just because I was alive to live through this and talk about it with all my body parts, other than a fast speeding brain. It has me thinking about how to maintain a exposure so I could be taken seriously, and I could pay attention to who's telling me or showing me a direction of my path to take on my journey to living the dream. That is where I make legacy happen, not just for me, for my entire family, children, friends that are family, become a part of history that I've always wanted. And that starts back with my first business that I run. It's unbelievable, the doors that have opened. Now, listen to me when I say this. Your opportunities or your window to those opportunities can be taken from you in a second. You won't even walk in the door to your open opportunities if you're not paying attention to not only them, but to yourself. That's with your integrity and your character that will always, always, always hold you accountable to living your dream and to make the right decisions, because we all been given free choice. Choose wisely, ninjas. And when I say that, I say it very boldly because we all make choices that need to happen. Make it happen. Don't be a, okay, I'm going to stay somewhat unfiltered, but don't be a sissy to take a chance. And I mean that. And I'm not knocking or being a bully to anybody. So don't pick on sissies and be a bully. But don't be a wimp and miss the opportunity that has been waiting for you to live. Don't listen to people talk about that's a crazy idea, unless it really is, because you don't want to hurt anybody. So pay attention. And don't say, are you crazy? You'll never do it. Don't be a loser. A lot of people that I call the haterades are the ones that are always going to knock you down before you go ahead. And I talked about it and something I took a little notes today. And if you go to our page, Bennie Unfiltered, Facebook even, or Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all of them that I'm live right now as we speak, to take a look at all this. And I wrote down some stuff when I was reading the book. And I wasn't just reading my story. To be honest with you, I haven't really looked at mine. It's other co-authors that are in here that I'm going to learn from. And I can't wait to talk to some of these guys more. But what I want to talk about is life is an exchange of energy. A give and take between living organisms. I coach on how to protect your energy and not allow energy vampires to deplete it. Never allow others, which I was just talking about, to weaken your energy and strength for your purpose. Because you have it in you. You are the creator of your thinking. There's nothing wrong with being in the past to reminisce about the good and the bad that you've learned from. Because looking back is only to take an awareness of where you've been and where you are. The future is where you're going. So stay focused. Take wheel of the car, so to say, to your living the dream, but turn that wheel over to your better part. That's going to create you to even be better instead of controlling the road all to yourself. Share the lane and don't be a haterator. That only causes accidents. Okay, so you got your purpose. Then, with my coaching and whatnot, there will eventually be people who are exposed to your success and growth as they fear change and the unknown. I coach on how to handle and make Pickerade drinkers non-existence in your life so you can achieve your best life. You know what that means? Don't miss the opportunity to the door that opens up for your open opportunity to success, to be living the dream. Because there's more to come. Don't miss it. I'm here to help you with that. All you got to do is pick up the phone and shoot me a call or email me. Go to the website, BennieUnfiltered.com. You'll find us. Go to the Facebook, follow us, whatever. This ain't just to chop it up and just get all these benefits of being something. But guess what? I am something, damn it. So are you. 2021 ain't about COVID for me. It's about being mindful and cautious and take care of yourself. But there's more books where this one came from. I'm reading them. There's more coaches where this came from that I'm searching or talking to still. It's about the people that you have in your circle that I call, someday I'm going to bring this to the floor, on one of my shows, but I'm going to go ahead and crack it open now. The circle of interest. I've talked about the circle of concern. They're the ones that are pickle raiders or in your way to your success because they're not getting it up here. It's not that they're not capable of doing it. They're lazy. Or they think everybody's going to do their work for them. This is a family tree here. Bennie Unfiltered ain't doing it by himself. I got a producer who I give a mad shout out to him and his family. I have other entrepreneurs that'll be on this show for 1 hour guest appearances, sharing their challenges and their strengths and what still keeps them going through the door. I couldn't do this without my children, my family, and most of all, my wife, who trusts me. She thinks I could be a picker raider at times when I don't listen to her. She's my best friend, and she's the one that'll always have my back no matter what. I could be a jerk sometimes because I'm so tied up in everything else that how does Benny take care of himself? My accident was not just something that was a bummer. It was a freaking blessing. I'm going to tell you why. This book I carry with me right now, that my therapists, all of them that have been with me through my speech and all that, with the accident on my motorcycle, is they call it the Bible. And this is Centricare's answer to me, taking pages and write down my appointments, my conference calls, my spinning head that has created a million ideas to do that I can't even fathom how to get started now and get it on this other. I got too many dreams. No, I don't. I got enough dreams, but I got to make them last one dream at a time. That's listening, that's focused, that's sleeping, that's getting healthy with your food, taking some time for yourself. Guess what? Being an entrepreneur isn't just sitting on your and counting cash and going chink, 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 chink at the strip club or something. What it is to get real and give back to your community because it's what we do. The blessings are even better, and it keeps you straight, grounded, and humble. Don't be a jerk and be selfish, self-centered, and do not ever take what doesn't belong to you. Be who you are. That's the integrity piece that I'll talk about every time, is never forget where you come from, but always, always stay true to who you are and your intentions as a human. Doesn't matter what color you are. Doesn't matter what religion you are. Doesn't matter what political arena you are. And don't ever judge anybody on their sexual preferences or who or what they look like. It ain't us to judge. If you don't want to hang around something and it's toxic, then you better move on from the energy of vampires and circle yourself around the energy that I call the circle of interest. Because I want to keep on learning. Keep your circle closed, but keep it tight. My website family, they have my back. They really do. And I got two different kinds. One's here, one's in Tennessee. Look, we're a family. We ride together and we prosper together because I want those around me that aren't yes people. I want those around me that are holding me accountable like I do them. Okay? That'll keep me even smarter, even when I had a brain trauma. This is Benny with Bennie Unfiltered. enjoy what you're living in your dream, because it's a legacy that lives on forever, even after you're gone. I love you guys. Stay tuned. I'm coming back. I got a new guest appearance interview I'm going to do with someone that's going to be amazing. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'll let you know this week. So don't drop the pen. Get to writing and get your appointments in. Don't miss anything. People relying on their energy to be of accountability depends on those around them too. If I'm late, they could be late for their next one. So always be mindful of that and get better as you go, because being an entrepreneur is a lot of work, and a lot of people don't know it until they're around you on a one-on-one and see the gazillion messages that you get and the people pulling you every direction. It's a lot of work just to see where that's all at. So stay true to that circle. They're going to teach you too. Give me a call. Bennie Unfiltered ain't just around to do this. I'm here to help. I love you guys. Stay true. Stay safe. Keep living your dream. It belongs to you. We'll see you soon. Bennie Unfiltered, out.